Hey, hello!
I'm Danny.
I'm Carrie.
Welcome back to introduce our very new segment called What's the Tea?
Diamond painting with Carrie and Danny.
Cooks with books. And welcome to the Danny and Carrie Show.
Like and subscribe.
And that's the tea. Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Carrie.
And welcome to the Danny and Carrie Show.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorite series, the Lightlark series.
Yes. So, just as a forewarning, I just wanted to let anybody know that we are going to be discussing the series at length, and there might be some spoilers in there. We are just going to be talking freely about kind of everything and whatnot. So if you haven't read it and you do not want to get spoiled on anything, then I suggest you come back after you've read this series.
Yes. And we thought of doing this series November 23rd, when this video is going to come out, because December 3rd, was it?
December 2nd. December 2nd or 3rd? I think it's December 2nd.
It's the first week of December. Crown Tide, which is the fourth book in the series, is going to be coming out.
Yes.
So this is going to be like a kind of recap and just talking about the books and, you know, getting everybody excited for Crown Tide, because I know I am.
Oh my gosh, I know I am. So
yeah, let's start with the first book.
yeah.
Yeah, so Lightlark is the first book in the series, which, if you want to show off your beautiful book.
Yes, I've got, these two are the collector's edition. We got Lightlark right here and Nightbane there. But yeah, you know what? So ever since I saw Alex Aster's TikTok about describing what the book was, which, if you're not sure what it is every 100 years this island called Lightlark comes up, and there's 6 rulers, and each of the rulers have their own set of powers, and they each have their own set of curses. Now, when the island of Lightlark shows itself, every 100 years, the rulers are able to go onto the island, and they have the opportunity to break the curses, whatever.
Yeah, for 50 days, was it?
100 days.
100 days, okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of the premise of the book. Anyways, long story short, I ended up buying it in the store, read it, loved it.
Yeah, because that was one of your top fantasies, right?
It was.
Yes, and then that's how she convinced me to read it, and here we are.
Yeah,
So,
and Carrie, you really enjoyed it too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, for me, Lightlark, Nightbane, and Skyshade, they were all 4.5. The only reason why I didn't rate it 5 out of 5 is because with Lightlark, I kind of got annoyed because she kept putting in our faces that the main character, who's a wildling, so wildlings, they can control nature, she has no powers. And she kept repeating it, and it's like, alright, we know that she has no powers, you know, let's move on, kind of deal. And then the other two ones, I just got really confused with my emotions, because there's 2 guys that she falls in love with. And yeah, and then like, I really loved Grim, of course, the bad boy, and of course you loved
Aura.
Yes. And yeah, so she was flipping between the two, and I mean, you can't help but love both of these guys. Like, they're amazing in their own ways. Grim is a little bit more cold and, like, I don't know, to me he's a little saucy, and I just liked his vibes more than Oro's. Oro's to me was this like goody two shoes, like he's more like the best guy friend that you have kind of deal. But yeah, these two, like, she kept flipping between them, and I mean, it's understandable considering what happened in the first book, and then, like, what goes on afterwards, where, you know, Grimm had taken her memories away, and I mean, he did it, I'm pretty sure he did it for valid reasons of his own, without talking to Isla about it, but...
Yes. So Lightlark, I gave it a strong 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
For sure. The whole series, actually, every single book's been 5 out of 5. I don't know, there's not many, there's a few, but there's not many books that have had me continually reading and just addicted like this one has. Like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what it is. It's the way that maybe Alex writes is something.
She's a very good writer.
Yeah.
Because, like, as I said, like, these two books, emotions were so confused. Like in Nightbane, it more focuses on Isla and Oro's relationship, so I was kind of like, I want my Grimm, give me my Grimm. And then Skyshade focuses on Grimm, but she's, like, resentful towards him a little bit, so I was kind of like, you know, I'm not too sure I want you to just love him like I want you to. But I think as a writer, if you can confuse my emotions like that and not sure, like, how to feel for certain situations, I think that means that you're a pretty good writer.
Yeah, I just found, like, everything that was going on, I just kept wanting to know more. Like, as Isla was, like, getting to be, like, on the island, and then she was exploring, like, the Agora, and, like, learning, like, all that. And I will say, I'm rereading right now Lightlark, because we just finished Grimm and Oro, and it was an amazing book. Like, I feel like we're going through and skipping all of the things, but I guess we're just kind of...
I know, we're kind of like, we're going back and forth.
I mean, we're reviewing the whole series, whole series, you know? The Grimm and Oro book, like, oh my gosh, I can't say enough good things about this book.
This one, 5 out of 5 for me. Absolutely loved it. And I think having this book makes the series even better.
Oh, 100%. So not only is it, like, the prettiest book I've ever owned, like, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, like, stunning. It is so cool because, well, I already love this series anyways, so anything extra, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take some of that.
Okay, so we're on Oro, and I am 26 pages in, and oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, I am loving how it's already going. And because I love that you were getting the backstory on his family, and you get to see, like, not the spoilers or anything, but you get to meet his parents and his brother and stuff like that. It happens right at the beginning of the book. Like I said, I'm only 26 pages in. And I just love, like, learning more about the past, because I guess I had kind of thought that it was just gonna, like, start up right off the get-go into when he basically met Isla. But it's not. It's going a little bit past that, so you're getting a lot of backstory, which, so far, loving.
So I just read, like, a few chapters already, and as you can see, I got a little friend here. And so far, it's not what I was expecting, but I really like it. It takes place where Oro was, like, still a kid, and he's training his powers, essentially, and you get to learn, like, his backstory a little bit with his father. His father is, like, a complete douchebag, and you know, and you also see, I really like this, like, how he became friends with his group. Like, if you remember from the previous books, like Enya and Calder. So that's really interesting to me, to see how they became friends. And I'm really interested to see like where else this go. I'm really hoping that it kind of ends up at the Centennial. So yeah, I'll keep you posted.
So I loved like learning more about Oro's story as it was kind of going through.
And you like through like the book, like the other books on Isla's side, you kind of know a little bit, like they talk about it just briefly, but actually seeing it happening and like seeing their emotions and their thoughts, it just brings a little bit more perspective to the character.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and it was so cool because there was things like you had no idea that Oro had been watching her the entire time.
I mean, you kind of, yeah, exactly. She's like climbing up the cliffs, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so proud that she did that," and then she disappeared. Like, oh,
I know.
It go Isla.
She thought she was being so sneaky, and nobody saw her, but Oro was watching her the entire time, and just like it's so interesting. And then, like, switch it over to Grimm's side.
We've started Grimm. Okay, so I was actually like probably most anticipated out of the two stories to see what his was going to be about. Not for the romance side, but purely for the backstory side. And I am not disappointed. I am not disappointed. It starts out with him and his parents, not his parents, because if you've read the story, mother figure is not really there, but like his father, which I was like so interested to see more about that. So far really enjoying it, and stay tuned to see my thoughts as I get a little bit further in. I'm just like the first like couple chapters into this one so far.
Hi guys, I just started Grimm and it is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that he went through all that when he was younger, and I love his relationship with his sister, and just knowing that kind of puts in perspective everything, right? So anyways, I can't wait to keep reading it. He's still my favorite, and I want to know where it goes, and I think that we're going to be seeing like how he first meets Isla, and that's going to be really interesting, and and hopefully we get to see some of the Centennial. I'm not sure. His side is a lot shorter than Oro's, so
She accidentally teleports to his island and then gets put in this line for him to pick somebody to sleep with, and then of course he picks her, and then she's like they're in the moment, and then she just stabs him, and he's like, he doesn't know how to feel. He's like angry, but also kind of like, damn girl, you stabbed me, and I kind of like that, but I'm also angry and I want to murder you. And then like that whole like, I don't know, scene was just hilarious to me, and I loved it. And then like they're building up to their like him like wanting to get rid of her, using her, and then eventually just like, actually I am completely in love with her.
Yeah, and like so all of that was basically what happened in Nightshade.
Yes.
Because yeah, it kind of goes, or Nightbane, sorry. Yes.
I know,
Nightshade, Nightbane.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then so you get that point of view is so Grimm's point of view is mostly what happens kind of in Nightbane.
Yeah.
And oh man, I gotta say, Grimm's point of view changed things.
It didn't change anything for me.
It changed things on how now that I'm rereading Lightlark, and it has changed how I see the book. And honestly, probably because I've also read Nightbane, because like, at the beginning, if you've read the whole series, you understand if you were to reread that Isla is like, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know at that point that Grimm had taken her memories away, so he knows everything that's going on. And Isla's just kind of like, I don't trust you, like...
Yeah, and for context, like, she met him before the Centennial, and they grew this bond together, and then he took her memories away, and then they did the Centennial, and he remembered everything, so he's kind of watching over her, and like, and I suppose like once you know that, and then rereading the books, and then seeing their actions toward the characters, and she's kind of like, dude, I don't trust you. But then he's kind of like, I'm so proud of you, Isla. You beat me in that match. Or, like, oh yeah, you're doing great. Like, okay, I gotta watch out because you might fall off that cliff, or, whatever.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. I loved Grimm and Oro. And honestly, I don't know if I could pick, like, which one would be my favorite out of all of these. Do you have a favorite?
I mean, I liked Grimm, like, because when you look at the book, like, you have Grimm's side, but then you have Oro's side, so it's split in half. So when you get, I don't know if I can find it really fast, but, like, it'll say, like, the end, and then you have to flip the side, and then read the other story. So I would say that Grimm is my favorite, but as a whole, I think I really like, now that this has come out and then like get more context for the characters and like what they've been through and what they're thinking and feeling, I think like the whole series is a 5 out of 5. Like, it makes it so, like, I can't pick one book because they're all so good.
Me neither. And like, I just think it's well done. Like, I am just so impressed. So I certainly too am very much looking forward to Crown Tide.
Yeah, because now I'm curious what's gonna happen. Because like after, I was really hoping that this would go into the events of Skyshade, but it only touched the first book.
The second.
Well, I mean, the second is like her getting her memories back, so I guess technically a little bit of the second one too. And yeah, like I was hoping that we would get a little bit more context of like how Oro and Grimm felt throughout these books, like all these books, but we only got basically the Centennial. Well, Grimm actually, you don't even get the Centennial, you get more of, like, I guess, Nightbane, like, the events of, like, what happens when they met before, and then Oro's side would be more of the Centennial. And
I was kind of hoping that we were gonna see what happened when he took her memories away.
Yeah, I want to see more of that, like, why did he take her memories? Like, I'm sure he had his reasons, probably to save her and, like...
Well, I know he took her memories away because he thought that it was and I do understand, because like he took her memories away because he needed to, so that she could fall in love with Oro in order to break the curses.
Yeah, and he was also in league with Aurora.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part, but I need to like pay closer attention to what Aurora and Grimm were kind of doing.
When you read Oro's side, when the curses happen, he thinks that it's Grimm, so he goes and finds Grimm and he asks him outright, but it was half truth and half lie. So did he have any part with it? And you don't even find that out on Grimm's side. You do, like, I appreciate the little backstory with the Nightbane flower.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, where he gives the flower to a wildling way before, and then it eventually turns into the healing elixir. I think that was really cool. I know you thought that was part of the curses. Like, that might have been the part. Like, yeah. But I'm not sure. I think that was just like a little like, hey, this is how the flower got to the Wildling Isle. But I don't know. I really don't know, and I wish we could have seen more about that.
So, I would also kind of just like to say that now that I have read every book so far in the series, and now Alex has come out and said that it's going to be a 5-book series. These are
This is like
separate.
this is like a 3.5. You don't need to read it if you don't want to, but I would highly recommend reading it.
100% like I would almost say it could be part of the series because it is that it just like opened up my mind so much as to what has actually happened and what has gone on throughout the story.
100%, because like it gives more, like as I keep saying this, it gives more context for some of the actions and reasons in the books, like towards her, and gives a different point of view too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how would you suggest, like if someone was to start reading this series, how would you suggest that they would read each book?
So if you are going to start, I think you can kind of do it one of two ways. Because now that I've read the whole thing, I am actually going to do a reading myself. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Lightlark first, and then I'm going to read Oro. Then Nightbane. Then Grimm. Then Skyshade. And then obviously Crown Tide. But yeah, if you are just first starting out, it might be a really fun experience to read it as they have come out, which is the 3 of them, and then read Oro and Grimm afterwards. And you know, I will say that Alex did say that it would probably be best to read Oro and first then Grimm, but honestly, I personally think that you could have read it either way.
Yeah.
And it would have been, I think the fact that Oro's took place more of the events that happened in Lightlark, and Grimm's took more of the events that happened in Nightbane was probably just like a more like cohesive like story in a way. So that's why she probably recommended that. But I truly, if you are interested in reading like either side, one or the other, I truly do think that you could read it either way. Like it's like it's not gonna change much one way or the other.
Yeah, because she, as you said, like she said, start with Oro and then with Grimm, like that's how you should read it. But yeah, I agree with you. Like the two stories don't really like mesh together. Like they're complete separate stories. You can read them however which way you want. Honestly, yeah.
But oh my gosh, I just love. Like I can't express how much I loved it. I mean, I'm already rereading it again. Yeah. So
and I love these editions. Like she has such beautiful books. Like even the regular editions that you would just get at the bookstore, they're just beautiful on their own as well. But then you get these and goodness gracious, they're gorgeous.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And these are kind of special editions. You can get them right now, but I think eventually they're gonna be just their own.
That's right.
They have like their own artwork and stuff too.
Oh,
that scene where she gets shot with the arrow. Holy crap. I cried in Lightlark when it happened from her point of view, but then when it was Oro's point of view when it happened, holy crap, how devastating was that? Mm-hmm. And him not knowing like if she was okay or whatever. And
so I figured it took do you know what this is? It took me a bit to
that's when
she enters the Centennial.
Yeah. That oh my lord. Not the book.
No! Yeah! As I was reading it, the only difference is that in the beginning of the book, her dress is green when she enters the Centennial, but this is like the dress that the tailor gives her that is the wears.
Oh,
and then Grimm is there waiting for her.
I love that man so much.
Yes, I do too, but I wish that she wouldn't have made me choose.
I just finished Oro. Oh my gosh. Okay. the Oro novella, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it. Okay. I mean, beginning, amazing. I didn't expect it to go where it did way back in the past. And then you get up to where Oro meets Isla, and you get like so much like background information. It's just like the background information, and then also like seeing what happens in the Centennial. It was just really, really amazing. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed Oro. And that means that now it's time for Grimm.
Guys, I just finished Oro, and it was really amazing. Like, it just ends, and you feel bad because you know what's gonna happen later on with him and Isla, and you do like the guy. I haven't switched sides, honestly. I still love Grimm, but you have a better appreciation for Oro, and like the scene where she gets stabbed with the arrow is really heart-wrenching. Like, it was heart-wrenching when Isla, like in Isla's point of view, when she sees Oro reaching for her, and you know that he can't do anything because of the sun. But in his perspective, it's even worse. And then when he sees Grimm come and save her, and he knows that he's gonna look after her, it's like even sadder, especially when you know everything that's going on. So yeah, I just finished it. I'm looking forward to starting Grimm's side and seeing his perspective. Hopefully we get to see his perspective during the Centennial, because I'm really curious to see why he helped create the curses. I'm assuming because Oro said that like he partially lied with the curses, so I'm not sure like why, like what his reasoning was, if he did even help with the curses. And yeah, and hopefully we'll find out why he helped Celeste or Aurora in the Centennial too. So anyways, catch you later.
I know, it's kind of like that whole Twilight scenario where you had Edward and
yeah,
what's
with
his
Jacob.
name? Jacob, yeah.
I kind of, yes, I know, but like I'm just like
this
Oro
is so
was
much better.
such-
Honestly, it's so much better than
Oh,
Twilight. Like
yes.
100% better.
But like Oro's just such like, you know, he's just the nice guy, the noble guy, and whatnot. And it's just
And he has the whole of Lightlark, like all the people basically is on his shoulders, and he's got this kingdom that he's got to take care of. And then you get to Grimm's side, and he's like the bad boy, and you know, like everybody's
angry.
Yeah, so angry. But then when you realize how he grew up, and he didn't have really anybody to show him what love was, and that's just like puts everything in perspective, and you're just like, man, I feel for this guy, and now he's experiencing love for the first time. So
yeah, no, they both have really good stories, and I certainly
I honestly would choose both if I could, but if I have to pick one, it would be Grimm.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I just finished it. I am Team Grimm now. After reading this, it really gives you a better appreciation of everything that has happened between them, and seeing Grimm's side is really, really interesting. Still an Oro fan, but I gotta say, this book has changed me.
Guys, I just finished Grimm, and I love him even more. Like, I can't switch sides. Like, he's so amazing, and just the fact that she unfroze his heart at the end, and you know, the marriage was amazing. I'm sad that we didn't get to see the Centennial, but, you know, I think this is perfect. And quite honestly, like, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really hope that we get to see other perspectives, like Aster would be amazing, and even, like, Zed's or, you know, Calder would be cool just to see their perspectives on everything and how they're feeling, and I don't know. I haven't been disappointed with this book at all. Like, look how this guy is. Like, I can't wait for Crown Tide, honestly. Like, it's gonna be too long before I read the next one, so anyways, Alex did an amazing job. And I'm still curious as to why he helped Celeste. You know, we didn't get... I'm assuming it's probably to help break the curses and also to help Isla. But why, did he really help Aurora the first time to make the curses? Or I'm not sure, but I'm sure we'll find out in Crown Tide. So I hope you enjoy this book as much as I did. So yeah.
If I am definitely falling more for Grimm now. But honestly, just because now that I understand a little bit more of their whole story, and it's really sweet. But again, I feel bad that poor Oro had to get burned from all of this. That's kind of what just like irks me a bit, is that it's just like, I just wish they could have their story without having to hurt somebody else.
No, that's true. Like, I really feel bad for him, especially in Sky Shade, when he shows up at her window. Oh my goodness. I was like, he flew all the way to the Nightshade Kingdom, and like just to see her, and then she was like, I don't love you anymore, and then she's like, but I know that you're lying because I have that ability, and yeah, like that's just devastating.
Oh, I know.
And like she's trying to do the right thing because she realizes that he's got this whole kingdom that he needs to take care of, but he's neglecting his duties because he's in love with her.
Yeah, so she thinks by pushing him away that she's doing what's best for him and what's best for everybody, and she also knows that she's done some pretty messed up stuff too, and like, you know, she's has a dark past and stuff, but still, it's just like, I feel bad for them. It's what, can't they just all be happy? Yeah. I'm just kidding, Alex, please don't stop. We love it.
Yeah, please. Keep going.
We love it. I am so, yeah.
I'm in love. Except for that one scene. You know what scene? I complain about it all the time, and it's like when Oro, like, Isla's like on the wall, and then Oro's coming in, and then she's like, turn my dress to gold, Oro. And I'm like, alright, that's kind of fancy, you know, we're glamming it up, and then all of a sudden she's like, now melt it off me. Girl, what was the point? I don't understand, like, that whole scene was pointless to me. Like, I understand it was, like, to show, like, that she trusted him with her with his powers.
Point.
But, like, we already knew that there was, like, this trust already. We didn't need to elaborate on it. And, like, that whole thing, like, you ruined a perfectly good dress. For what? And, like, wouldn't that have burned? Like, I feel like... Yes. Anyways, Lightlark. You should definitely read it. Very good series.
Yeah. Recommend, obviously. I recommended it to Carrie. She read it. She jumped on the wagon.
Oh yeah. Now I am sucked in. I am on the bandwagon.
So we're spreading the word. We're here spreading the word that Lightlark is amazing. If you are a fantasy lover, romantasy lover, you will probably love this. My husband loved this.
Yes, Matt's probably not gonna read it.
That's okay, but my husband was like, this book let's be clear, like this is like, you know, young adult fantasy, so definitely like
It's very mild.
yeah, very mild.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness, he's so funny. But he loves it. He hasn't read Griminoro yet, but he's getting on there.
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed if he does read it.
I know. I told him
It's
not
like-
to read Grimside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't read. Oh yeah. If you don't want the spice, do not read the Grim.
Oh man. Yeah. No, it
Yeah.
is good. Well,
Yes. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe for more content. And please let us know down in the comments what you're reading right now, and also if you did read this series, who would you pick?
yeah. Are you Team Moro, Team Grim, or you no team? Because it's cool with that. We're cool with that.
Oh yeah, I mean we're
I'm
both
kind
like
of Team no team. Team Grim, Team Moro. You know,
exactly.
a little bit here, a little bit there. It depends on the day.
I mean whatever floats your boat, right?
That's right.
All right. Anyways, see you in the next chapter, guys.
Bye.
Bye.